I'm Talon, and we're back with some more Star Trek 25th anniversary. Not much more to go, so hopefully, maybe this will be the one that I can do completely without a walkthrough. The last time I did about 90%, well 95%, I'm gonna say 95%. And I just got confused about what I needed to do, and all I had to do was just contact the Enterprise, and then that was the end of it. So, oh well. 5th time's the charm, right? Well, let's get back into it and go deal with some Klingons.
Demon World.
The only annoying thing is I have to keep
Captain
on
Patterson
skipping
The
this.
Republic is on it.
Alright, large. 1, 2, 3.
Orders are to proceed to the Digifal system.
The Digifal system. I'm a silly Billy. 1 second. Okay. The Digifal system, which is all the way over here. What? Yeah.
Captain, a Klingon battle cruiser has entered the system.
Open hailing frequencies. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Klingon battlecruiser, you are in Federation space. You must leave immediately.
I am Commander Taras of the Nizra. We are in pursuit of a genocidal criminal. We are performing an act of mercy in removing him from your space. Naturally, you will remove your vessel from this system. For your own safety, of course.
I think we can take care of ourselves, Taraz, which is more than I can say for you. If the Nizra does not leave Federation, you are in direct violation of the Organian Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander take it up with them. If a Federation criminal were to pass into Klingon space, you'd be saying the same thing to me. Who do you think you're trying to fool, Taraz? Get your ship out of here. I think we can take care of ourselves, Taraz, which is more than I... You are in direct violation of the Organian Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander take it up with them.
If we are not allowed to capture this criminal, Captain, you may do this for us. We insist that we remain here to monitor the situation, but we will take no action, provided that you can bring him to us in 12 hours.
Agreed. Vessels of war are not allowed in Federation space. You will pull back to the Organian neutral zone. And agreed.
Raising shields.
I need...
Nothing to report, Captain.
Orders are to proceed to the
Entering standard orbit.
How do I scan the system?
I have pinpointed the source of the energy trail from Huakur. I have pinpointed...
hailing frequencies open. Hailing frequencies open.
May I respectfully remind the Captain that we haven't accomplished our mission, sir.
What is my mission?
May I respectfully remind...
Am I supposed to beam down?
Captain, the shields are up.
Hailing frequencies open.
Lowering shields, Captain.
Hailing frequencies.
Assemble a landing party. Unless we find this so-called criminal, we're going to war.
I was like, hang on, what am I doing? Alright, I'm beaming down. Beam down, that's what you do, you beam down.
Greetings, my children. I can barely imagine that you have come so far.
I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Did you know the Klingons are looking... I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. We're not your children, and we don't appreciate this wild goose... I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Did you know the Klingons are looking for you?
The Klingons? Amazing. This is the first time one of my missions has produced results so swiftly.
Listen, mister. Any missions conducted within Klingon space... Damn right the results were swift. The Klingons have been... Listen, mister. Any missions conducted within Klingon space fully jeopardize the peace.
Jeopardize the peace? Hardly. Peace is what I preach. I am Quetzalcoatl, as you well know from the proud history of your world.
Quetzalcoatl? How fitting you would name yourself after one of the most bloody-handed gods in Earth's history.
Bloody-handed? My people love peace.
Your followers regularly sacrificed other believers to you after you left. Ha! You mean your followers loved pieces? Your followers regularly sacrificed other believers to you after you left, offering you their still-beating hearts.
Impossible. You must be lying.
And then your followers were destroyed, because when white men arrived on that continent, they were believed to be you in your promised return. Your people perverted your teachings, then were destroyed by it.
Foul, lying creatures! My gift was wasted upon you! Be gone!
I'm confused.
Clearly are not the inheritors of the noble Aztec world. What you have said has greatly disturbed me. You should not lie so. You shall remain here until you have learned the error of angering Quetzalcoatl.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna pick this snake up. I missed.
Those vines would be useful to escape, if we could reach them.
Do I look like Houdini to you? I'm afraid you're going to have to pull the rabbit out of the hat on this one.
No enemies in sight, but supplies could be a problem if we don't get out.
I'm going to shoot the snake.
It is logical that an entity that professes to teach peace would render our phasers inoperative.
We'll scan the snake.
It looks like a Zamphorian pit snake, a rather common species in this region, noted by galactic herpetologists for their quickness. It is not venomous or dangerous to humans. Fascinating. Our communicators have apparently been rendered ineffective.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's fascinating.
There is a light suspended from above by a chain. There is a vine hanging down into the pit. The vine will not support you.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
The vine will not support you. There are several loose vines hanging over the side of the pit out of reach. This is one of them. This particular snake doesn't seem to like your company and moves whenever you get near it. There is a tiny hole in the wall at this point. Certainly no human could crawl through here.
It's a damn snake. Do you know what snake bite does? It can ruin your whole day.
We are not likely to find a way out of this pit with humor, Doctor. I suggest you concentrate your efforts to the problem at hand.
Do they always argue like this, Captain?
Well, yes.
The vine will not support...
I'm picking up residual energy readings from the area where the alien's projection was. I failed to see the lot. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report. It would appear that this is where the snake lives, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report.
Okay.
It's moss. Anyone got any rolling stones? Does it look sick to you, Captain? There's nothing there required.
The snake is too quick to be easily grabbed before it retreats, Captain.
Now walk around. The snake is too quick.
You pick up some rocks from the pile.
Ah. Well, then that's an easy solution. You put the rock there. Then you grab the snake. And then I have the snake for some reason.
This snake is just waiting for a chance to sink its fangs into someone, especially young Starfleet security officers.
So what do I do with the snake?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
This isn't very logical, but as you are human, it is quite understandable.
What on earth are you doing with that slithering thing?
A fascinating specimen, Captain, but I would be careful handling it. From the looks of it, it may have a nasty bite.
We wouldn't want to bleed all over Dr. McCoy now, would we?
Especially that green Vulcan blood. The last thing I need is a pint of T-negative blood all over my uniform.
Okay, so the security officer will no longer get bit by the snake. But now what? Now what? Do I just...
Nothing happens.
Oh.
The hole is already blocked. These rocks are smooth and spherical, perfect for throwing.
So I can throw it, but throw the what?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I didn't even notice that.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Feral red eyes glare out of the dark at you. One Starfleet issue medical...
There's nothing there requiring a... There's nothing there requiring...
Nothing happens.
Okay, I'm not throwing the snake over there.
Nothing happens. 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 Nothing happens.
Hey, what was that for?
Thank you, Captain, but I assure you that I was giving this situation my fullest attention.
I'm glad I was taught pain nullification techniques.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I fail to see the logic. There is not enough support, Captain. There is not enough support, Captain.
There's no way that we're getting up that way, Captain. The vine is too weak.
Then what do you
He looks
suggest
at
to do?
you with a He looks at you with a...
It's bad enough that you put me in the damn transporter. Now you want me to break my neck climbing that?
Those vines would be useful to escape, if we could reach them.
Do I look like Houdini to you?
No enemies in sight, but supplies...
This isn't very logical, but as you...
I showed it those vines.
Fascinating. It did appear to knock the vine down near to the point where one of us can reach it.
Didn't they have baseball on Vulcan? Show us your fastball, Jim.
Baseball? No one plays that anymore. Good try, though, sir.
The probability of getting the vine on the second try was only 36.53%. Well done, Captain.
Probability? That was a perfect pitch if I ever saw one.
All right! We're on our way!
One at a time. The red shadow ice goes last, obviously. Yes, I feel like if the red shirt was going there, the snake would have bit him. Okay, made it out of one situation.
Nothing to report, Captain.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
I am Tolokzak, priest of Quetzalcoatl. Only one who knows his ways may approach his holy ground.
This is gonna go horribly wrong, so
Save new game. Replace previous.
we'll save over 1, 2, 3.
I will not listen to your deceitful ways.
Well, either this Aztec is a real flesh and blood human being, or I'm going to be retired as soon as I get back to the Enterprise.
Fascinating. These lights are actually swarms of bioluminescent insects. I wonder how they are controlled. Nothing to report, Captain. Fascinating. These Nothing to report.
I will not listen.
Towering over your security officer, holding a great spear in his huge hand, the great warrior Tolokzak will let no one pass him. Primitive lights illuminate this savage scene. You look but see nothing of note. You look but see nothing of...
So that's just the exit.
You are James Tiberius Kirk.
Perhaps our host will be more reasonable now. I recommend trying to locate him, Captain.
Did you ever get the feeling that people don't like you?
Nice planet. I kind of like it.
Okay.
Fascinating. These lights are actually swarms.
These lamps are made up of insects much like fireflies, Jim.
Fireflies.
Indeed, you know the ways of Quetzalcoatl, but only a man of courage, one who will shed blood, will pass.
One who will shed blood. Alright, so I'll throw the rock at him.
I will not listen.
I'll throw another rock at him.
Tolokzak falls to the ground unconscious.
He dropped a knife, Jim.
You fail to obtain...
Oh, there it is.
You fail to obtain... You pick up the beautifully crafted...
He's unconscious, Jim.
Nothing happens.
It's some kind of squid, and it doesn't look very friendly.
The tricorder registers a life form, a large marine creature lurking just below the surface of the water. The tricorder registers a life form.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Jim, with our phasers not working, we may need that knife to protect ourselves.
Due to the small size of the knife, I doubt it would harm such a large creature. I recommend caution here, Captain.
Anyone for a campfire?
Reminds me of a planet I was stationed on once. The native girls were real friendly. Ensign Shu had his bachelor party there. Great time. You ever been to Omicron Draconis, Captain?
Okay then, that's kind of weird.
The log looks quite old but sturdy. There is a slow, muddy river blocking your path. A strong, thick log serves as a footbridge. The river is unmoving, and the heat and stillness are oppressive.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do. There is nothing at the moment for...
Captain, it would not be wise to cross while the creature is near.
Captain, perhaps I should try to cross first.
But then you'll die.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Alright, security boy.
I'll give it a try, Captain.
He's dead. He's totally dead.
I recommend caution.
Anyone for a campfire?
Oh well. I got plenty more red shirts where he came from.
This appears to be a formation of raw dilithium crystals, Captain.
You will need something to pry it loose. You have one dilithium crystal in raw form.
I watched as you worked through the problems I set in your path. You are a valiant, intelligent species. I was particularly impressed by the sacrifice made by Lieutenant Stragey. Of course, I gave him back his life.
Oh,
He is
that
now
was the right thing to
safely
do.
aboard your vessel. I would have been more impressed had you found a less violent solution. My children are dear to me. Even so, few choices remain to me. Please sit down. We have much to discuss.
I've had it up to here with so-called superior beings terrorizing my crew because we're so primitive. Maybe you should see how primitive you are before you go. One thing first. If you're so peaceful, how come the Aztecs were so... Yes, I guess we do. Go on. I've had it up to... One thing first. If you're so peaceful, how come the Aztecs were so violent and aggressive?
I tried to teach them the concept of self-sacrifice. It would appear they did not completely understand my teachings. You are clearly not the liars I thought you to be. Were you telling me the truth about my disciples? That they became ruthless savages?
The Federation is not in the business of lying, Mr. Absolutely. Your best intentions were changed by the imperfect humans that you left in charge after you departed. Such is the way of... You messed up in a big way. Perhaps you should try following the Prime Directive. Absolutely. The Federation is... You messed up in a big way, absolutely. Your best intentions were changed by the imperfect humans that...
I sense truth in this. Perhaps this is what happened to my children on the Klingon world of Rakur, which would explain why they are searching for me. I have clearly abused the power that was given me long ago.
You show great wisdom, sir, but your statement implies that you wish to change your condition.
Indeed. If my mission of peace was overthrown, then I am no longer worthy of my power. Tell me, has your species made progress in the medical arts?
We're a technologically advanced starfaring race. What do you think? With Dr. McCoy, I sometimes wonder, but yes, I would say we have made... Yes, why do you ask?
Yes, why do you ask?
At the top of my spine is a gland not found in your species. This is the seat of my power. I wish you to remove it, thereby making me immortal.
Jim, I'll try, but the physiology is completely alien.
You've got to do it, Bones. If the Klingons realize he's no longer a threat to them, perhaps we can avoid a war. Scotty, 4 to beam up.
Captain, 3 Klingon heavy battlecruisers have just entered the system. Admiral Kenka is hailing us, sir.
Federation starship, this is Admiral Blick Kenka of the Clearter. You harbor a criminal who has caused the destruction of the entire population of Rakkor. We are not prepared to negotiate. You will proceed to Rakkor, where a court of Cleon justice will be convened. If you refuse, we shall destroy you.
Admiral Vlicht, the criminal of whom you speak is in the middle of a very delicate medical procedure. I cannot believe Quetzalcoatl's mission to Rakur would cause the deaths. Since when do Klingons give orders to Federal... Admiral Vlicht, the criminal...
His attempt to corrupt the Empire with his philosophy led to the destruction of all life on Rakkor.
How could a philosophy of peace and non-violence cause the destruction of all life on Rakkor?
Rakkor has been governed by my family for generations, but even they were corrupted by him. It was a matter of honor that his lies had to be silenced, no matter what the cost.
My God, you killed your own people just because they acquired a philosophy. So you killed them. Your own family. You were responsible. You murdered them. You're insane. Tell me, how much do your commanders know about what you did? Or do you need to kill Quetzalcoatl to hide your own... My God, you killed your own people just because they acquired a philosophy that you disagreed with?
It was that creature's fault. Had he not interfered in our affairs, the people of Rakkor would be alive. Clearly, he is responsible.
Message from Starfleet Command.
I'll argue this with you later, Vlicht.
Contact your superiors, Kirk. You may be surprised.
I have bad news, Captain. The Organians have ruled that Quetzalcoatl's interference in Klingon affairs renders him subject to Klingon law. You are to turn your prisoner over to them at Rakur. Klingon law will permit you to observe or aid in his defense. But be very careful, Jim. Starfleet out.
Captain, you cannot turn him over to those butchers. That would be murder.
We have no choice, Scotty. I'm afraid Quetzalcoatl has a date with Klingon justice. Set course for Rakur, Mr. Chekhov.
I thought I was done. I'm nowhere near done. Hello? Game? Hello? Hello? Don't tell me it first. Oh no.
Demon World.
Though the Enterprise is prime...
Captain Patterson...
The Republic is on...
I was here.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Fascinating. These lights are actually swarms of bioluminescent...
You fail to obtain...
Fascinating. These...
I will not listen to your deceit.
Nice planet.
I guess I'll just do what I did before.
Chaloxac falls to the...
He dropped the knife, Jim.
You fail to obtain... You pick up the beautifully crafted... You fail to obtain...
Trauzakian mushrooms. Their spores are highly toxic and are released if they are disturbed.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Sir, you dropped your rock. I'll give it a try, Captain.
Oh, I don't know what the solution is, so we'll just go this way.
You have one dilithium crystal in raw form. Save new game. Replace...
Yeah, we'll do this again.
I watched as you worked through. I would have been... Please sit down.
So I can't save it during dialogue.
I've had it up to one thing first. If you're so...
I tried to... You are clearly...
The Federation is not in the... Absolutely. Your best intent...
I sense...
You show great wisdom.
Indeed.
We're a technological... With Dr. McCoy? Yes, why do you ask?
At the top of...
Jim, I'll try.
You've got to do it, Bill. Scotty, 4 to beam up.
Captain, Admiral Kenka is hailing.
Federation starship
Admiral Vlicht, the criminal.
His attempt to corrupt...
How could a philosophy of peace...
Rapcore has been...
My God, you killed your... So you killed them. Your own family. My...
It was that creep...
Message from Starfleet.
I'll argue this with...
Contact your...
I have bad news, Captain. You cannot...
We have no choice, Scott.
Okay, it worked this time.
Captain's log. We have come to the ruined Klingon planet of Rakkur to deliver our guest, the mythical entity Quetzalcoatl, to a Klingon court. Dr. McCoy, Mr. Spock, and Ensign Benny and I have been granted permission by the Organians to witness this trial, which I expect to be a travesty of any meaningful definition of justice. Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
The prisoner and his witnesses will stand forth, so the trial may begin.
Save new game. Replace...
So, Kirk, we finally meet. I had thought it would be in battle, but the universe holds many surprises.
There's nothing less appealing than a gloating Klingon, Vlicht. Let's get this. Stick around, Vlicht. Why does every Klingon tell me they expected to meet me in battle? There's nothing less appealing than a gloating Klingon, Vlick. Let's get this trial underway.
So be it! This begins the trial of the entity Quetzalcoatl, who is charged with impersonating a Klingon, stirring dissent, encouraging cowardice, and treason in the highest degree.
Those are serious charges, Vlick. Should he not be tried by a Klingon High Court?
He has not demonstrated honor, Kirk. Only a proven warrior may be tried in High Court. Principles of honor are not applicable to his defense.
I'm a warrior, Vlick. I hereby intervene for him and demand the honors and response. And this trial is a mockery for the entire galaxy. Oh, well, I'm afraid you're on your own, Quetzalcoatl. I'm a warrior, Vlick.
A Federation officer claiming the rights of a Klingon warrior.
I've faced Klingons both in personal and ship-to-ship combat. Your own records will confirm this. If I'm not worthy of their honors, why didn't they kill me?
That oversight, Kirk, is easily rectified. You and your 3 companions may face the test that we set for the Defender. Then we shall see if you are as worthy as a Klingon.
I want your word of honor, Vlick, that Quetzalcoatl will not be harmed while we take these tests.
Very well. You have my word. Captain Calarax, transport them to the test of life.
Uh-oh.
What is this place?
Not much is known about Hrakur, Ensign. This would appear to be some sort of a mining installation. That creature might be a native life form.
A test of courage? That is the Klingon way.
I somehow doubt that Vlick intends for us to survive this, whatever the outcome. We're the only thing that stands between him and the killing of Quetzalcoatl that he can justify.
Why should he worry about justification, Captain? He's a Klingon. Murder is as natural to them as breathing.
That's not true, Ensign. However, I suspect that Vlick's attack on Hrakur exceeded his orders. He needs Quetzalcoatl as a scapegoat, and he needs a fair trial to avoid an inquiry of his own actions.
And our deaths will be the only way he can get it. Great!
This creature is composed of electrical fields. I would not recommend approaching it. A metal projectile might disrupt its fields and render it harmless. These wooden rods are support beams that were not placed. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. An entry coder for the door, keyed to a number sequence. The tricorder is unable to determine the code, but can scan the mechanism. An entry coder for the... Nothing to report.
You fail to... Nothing happens.
It's made out of wood.
No effect.
This rock has a high iron content.
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain...
There is nothing at the moment for me to...
I do not understand the design.
What the blazes do you want me to do on a rock?
You melt some of the rock. You coat the rod with molten iron.
I knew I was thinking.
As I suspected, Captain, the creature is in stasis. It should awaken in 3.48 days.
I bet it'll be mad.
Captain, I would strongly recommend against disturbing the rod. It could result in awakening the creature, or possibly electrocuting you. We do not know the code, Captain. We do not know the code. Nothing to report.
You get no response.
I'm just doing this for fun.
You coat the rod. Nothing happens. No effect. No effect. A slightly antiquated Klingon lock mechanism. A slightly antiquated...
Jim, are you mad? That's our only way out. That's a phaser, not a flashlight, Jim.
You look but see nothing. A slightly anti...
How do I get the code then? If I don't know the code, how do I get the code? The door's locked, so I can't do anything.
Captain, I have calculated the odds of surviving this at...
Shut up, Spock. How could you do it, Jim? I spent hours trying to save his life, and you just gave him away in seconds to the Klingons.
McCoy is very upset. I don't agree with that, but okay.
You fail to obtain...
An entry coder for the door, keyed to a number sequence. The tricorder is unable to determine the code, but can scan the mechanism. An entry coder for the... An entry coder for... Nothing to report. Nothing to report. Nothing to report. An entry coder for...
There's nothing there required.
If I don't know the code doesn't mean I could go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, so 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3. I'd figure it out eventually. Now how do I get a code to a door that I can't capture?
You look but see nothing of... You look but see nothing of no... James T. Kirk. A slightly antiquated Klingon lock mechanism. You look but see nothing of... The floor is incomplete, made of unrefined natural rock. This section of wall was carved by some sort of plasma field. The wall is resistant to phaser fire.
Well, that's unfair.
We do not know the code, Captain. We do not know the code, Captain.
That's clearly the way I gotta go. Right.
This wall was carved from the natural rock.
I certainly see nothing there calling.
Conk. Nice. Okay. This makes total sense. Oh, I was doing so well, and now I'm totally confused. Wait a minute.
Captain, there is a force field between us and the planet. We have your position at approximately 30 meters beneath the surface of Hakor, and what appears to be the ruins of an archaeological dig. Keep us informed. We'll help you all we can. We can analyze any data you gather through the main computer.
Uhura, prepare to receive a tricorder message. There is a door with an entry coder here. Try to analyze the circuits and let the main computer crack the code.
Scan complete. Main computer has the code. We also read an anomaly. Something else has tapped into the key code. Shall I analyze?
I want that door open. Affirmative, Uhura. I want that door... Affirmative, Uhura.
Sir, we have a secondary code that is nested in the Klingon program. Computer is unable to analyze its function. Shall we broadcast it to you when you activate the keypad?
Affirmative. Negative. Transmit the door entry code. Affirmative.
Good luck, Captain.
Okay. Contact the Enterprise.
There is nothing at the moment from. There is nothing at the moment from me to. There is nothing at the moment from me to.
OK， 所以 Spock 开始不开了。
What is this place?
This is not Klingon technology, Captain.
Even I can see that, you pointy-eared freak.
Gentlemen, I suggest we start trying to find out what this is. I have a feeling we've come someplace Flick wasn't expecting us to go.
I mean, this looks like it's Iconian. As before.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Your tricorder's recording functions are working, but it does not seem...
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report. Captain, it seems to be some sort of interface device, but I do not know how to activate it.
Your tricorder's recording function. You look but see nothing of note. Openings on the platform. Place. This large gem appears to be a ruby of unusual size.
Red, green, blue?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
That combination is restricted to higher order functions. Neural interlink required.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report. I fail to see.
There is nothing at the moment.
That destination no longer exists. Transport abandoned.
Nothing happens.
That combination is restricted to higher order functions. Breach of protocol. Alien invasion imminent.
Uh-oh.
Internal security activated.
I've already figured out which combinations are done.
To use any light, the first crystal must correspond to the color of the light. Force field blocks trans-system transport. Transport aborted. Use defense systems to eliminate alien vessels.
I'm so confused.
destination no longer exists.
No longer exists. Maybe I should be writing these down.
Nothing happens.
That combination is restricted to high... Not prime for neural interlink.
How do I prime myself for neural interlink? Okay, I need to write these down. This is confusing. Alright, that's the command purge. Don't need that anymore. So red, green, blur, neural singing.
That destination no longer exists.
Red,
Transport
blur,
abandoned.
green doesn't exist. Okay.
Nothing happens.
Blur, red, green.
That combination is restricted to higher order functions. Neural interlink required.
Neural singing.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
To use any light, the first crystal must correspond to the color of the light.
Blue, green, red. This must be color white? Question mark.
You fail to obtain...
So now green, blur, red.
Force field blocks trans-system transport. Transport aborted. Use defense
Green.
systems to eliminate alien vessels.
Blue, red. Shields up. Can't transport.
Breach of protocol. Alien invasion imminent.
Green,
Internal security
red.
activated.
Blur. Invasion alarm.
You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain any...
Now we're gonna use the really complicated stuff. Red, red, red.
Planetary defenses revived. All alien vessels in orbit destroyed.
Load a previously saved game.
Game over. Okay, red, red, red is game over.
So, Kirk,
There's nothing less appealing than a gloating Klingon.
So be it!
Those are serious charges.
He has not
I'm a warrior, Vlick.
A Federation.
I faced Klingon.
That's over. You and...
I want your word of...
Very well.
Right. Speedrun.
What is this place?
Not much.
A test of courage.
I somehow...
Why should he worry?
That's not true, Ensign.
And our deaths?
First and foremost, scan.
Nothing to report.
Scan the alien.
This creature is...
Scan the rods.
These wooden rods.
Scan the
An
door.
entry coder for the...
Phaser. Floor.
You melt some of the...
Pick up that.
You coat the rod.
As I suspected, Captain.
I bet it'll be mad.
Captain, there is a force field between us and the planet. We have your position at keep us informed. We'll help you.
Uhura, prepare to receive a
Scan complete.
I want that door open. Affirmative, Uhura.
Sir, we have a secondary...
Affirmative. Negative. Affirmative.
Good luck, Captain.
And Spock opens the door.
Captain, it seems to be some sort of interface.
What is this place?
This is not...
Even I can see.
Gentlemen,
So what I'll do, I'll pick up all the crystals and then I'll save it. I didn't realize red was game over. Like... I mean, I had to know what red did. Okay.
Save new game. Replay.
Okay, we're saved. Alrighty, so now let's go with blue. We'll just go blue. In case blue is a game over.
Nothing happened.
We can transport you only in proximity of nearest humanoid life. Transport imminent.
Alright, transported.
How dare you! The test was supposed to take place without interference from your ship. You have shown all lack of honor.
Honor? Give me a break, Flick. You were trying to kill us. I believe that the use of guile to do what the enemy does not expect is considered very... You didn't say I wasn't allowed to use my ship's computer. You didn't explain the rules clearly. Honor. Give me a break, Flick. You were trying to kill us.
If I had been trying to murder you, Kirk...
You don't lie very well, do you? Maybe you aren't as good as you think you are. Do Klingons believe in ghosts? You don't lie very well, do you? Maybe you aren't as good as you think you are.
I'm tired of this posturing, Kirk. You know what the verdict is.
Then you admit this trial is a sham.
Of course it was, you fool. Did you honestly expect us to act with kindness to traitors? You fought a battle that you could not win, and fought it very well. Go home, Kirk.
Captain, I taught others self-sacrifice. Now I'm...
Then you have my deepest respect. I am. Farewell, my friend. Licht, if you respect honor, you will make it quicken. There's a time to fight for what you believe, and a time to die for it. I hope you chose the right time, Quetzalcoatl.
As do I.
Scotty, beam us up.
Okay, blue. I have no idea what green did, but blue has got me out of this mission.
Captain's log. We've returned to Federation space, having tried and failed to save a new friend.
Quetzalcoatl was a remarkable creature, Captain.
He died for what he believed in.
Yet so did many men who were judged by history to be evil. Dictators, assassins, self-sacrifice in itself.
Still, I cannot find it in my heart to condemn him. He had a great dream of peace, and it's been left to others to fulfill it. Let's get started. Ahead warp factor 2 to Alpha Proxima, Mr. C.
We have read your report on the problems at Harcourt
54%.
and evaluate your performance at 54%. You and your crew received 1 commendation points. A satisfactory performance.
Well, I did it without the gauge. I think that's a mission success.
Message from Starfleet, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The Enterprise will proceed to the Alpha Proxima system. While the indigenous race on Proxima 3 has not reached a technological level commensurate with entering the Federation, and therefore under the protection of the Prime Directive of non-interference, we do maintain a discrete monitoring satellite. It has picked up activity from an asteroid in an elliptical orbit. You are to investigate without interfering with life on the planet.
According to the library computer, the Alpha Proxima system has 5 planets and an asteroid belt. A large asteroid is heading towards the inner planets and should pass close by Proxima 3. It passes through the interior of the system once every 200 years. The people of Proxima 3 call it Scythe, the same name as their god of war.
God of War, Mr. Spock? Isn't that a bit surprising from a people whose technology matches 20th century Earth?
Considering the level of warfare during that century, I'm surprised that it is Earth that did not have a god of war. In any case, about a millennium ago, Proxima 3 suffered a globally devastating war.
Blew themselves back to the Stone Age, Mr. Spock?
Late Bronze Age, Ensign. They rebuilt their world in half the time it had taken to get there originally. But the Armageddon was mythologized as a battle between the Sophs and Lucres. In that war, the planet was raised, and all the gods died except Scythe. He had rained fury down upon the world, then went off on a long dance of victory. His return is a time for worldwide soul-searching and atonement.
And Scythe returns and our monitoring station picks up activity.
It would seem that we should proceed to Alpha Proxima and scan Scythe.
That's for another day.
Save new game. Replace. Yes, quit the game.
There was a bit of technical issues, but I did it. I finished one without using the warper. That's a plus for me. I still don't know what Green did. I imagine it was like a self-destruct system or something. You know, but I got there in the end. 54%. I mean, the red shirt did technically die. But that's what they're for, right? I mean, they go do the dangerous things, and then I would dig some graves, and hallelujah. Wow. In Kirk's timeline, anyway. Anyways, I hope it was enjoyable. It was very interesting. The puzzle aspect wasn't as difficult, but, well, managed to do it. I'm happy. More to come. I think there's like maybe two left. So yeah, 2 to go. Or 3. So I look forward to that. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.